Hello everyone, I hope you're having a blessed Christmas month. I haven't been on here in a little while, so I'm going to do a video today. Fingerstyle, goodness of God. As I tell you guys, I'm working on fingerstyle myself. When I sit down and practice, as this is my advice to you being a guitar teacher, which I am, work on areas of your guitar playing that you're not good at, because if you only work on the things you are good at, you're never going to grow, as a musician until you push yourself. So I push myself with fingerstyle because I want to get better at it, and I think it's a cool style. So and then keep in mind, like I tell you guys, don't be worried about playing it so much the way Jimmy Tunes is a guy, by the way, who I watched play it, and that's what inspired me to want to do this video. He's a true fingerstyle player. I'm not. But what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to break down what he's doing, and then you, based on your level of playing, incorporate it into your style with your abilities. Don't be so concerned with what exact strings are you picking when you're doing the chord. The main thing is always timing and melody. So you can do variations on the melody, but make sure you get the notes in there of the melody. And then however you want to add extra notes in or little slide things, which you're going to see, that's up to you how you want to do it, okay? So, and he does have a chart, a tab chart that he has on his website on YouTube, which I'm going to put a link in the description. And again, his name is Jimmy Tunes, Tunes. And his tab, though, is a little bit difficult. I would recommend if you do use his tab, don't have the capo on when you're practicing it. Because, for instance, he's playing capo 1 just like I am. He's playing an A flat. But what he's referencing, like his first note, he calls it on the 3rd fret, which would be there, but it should be the 4th fret. So if you're not familiar with reading tabs, that is going to throw you off. So if you want to learn it from his tabs, I would say take the capo off, and then it will be pretty accurate, but it won't match what you hear him playing. Okay, so here we go. So in the beginning of the goodness of God, again, he doesn't do this. He doesn't go like, he just goes. That's how he intros the song. But when I hear Bethel play it, I hear the. Then I do the suspended here. Then I do the hammer again. Let me lower that a little so you can see my picking hand. Okay. So then it comes in with the vocal melody where it says, I love you, Lord, right? So you're going. So that's what you're incorporating in with the G chord. So you're going to have your finger on the G. Oh, and again, I'm not going to show you every string to pick. Meaning I'm not going to go, okay, pick the 4th string, then the 5th string, and the 3rd string. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to make it as simple as possible to show you the melody with the chord. Then, however you want to pick it after that, you do it your way. Practice slow. Then when you get your timing up, then you can start incorporating like. That's like little accents, see? Okay, so that's the melody. Okay, so that's the melody you're listening for. So you're going to go. I'm hammering on right there. Now I'm going to a C chord. Back to the G. Now we're going to walk the chord down. So after I hit the G, I hit the B string open, then I go to 2 notes right here. F sharp. So I'm going to a E. So basically the bass line's walking. Now again, he'll use his thumb when he's doing the bass notes. I have trouble. I have arthritis in my thumbs. I can't wrap my thumb around and play bass notes. So a lot of times you're going to see me using my finger for the bass notes, where if you watch him, he's going to be using his thumb. So keep that in mind. So again. Now you hammer on this pinky. He goes like that. So he's like doing like a G, E major, and then you suspend it like that. So he's going, and he hits the open B. Then to a C. Strum it twice. And then open string on the B. And then to a D. And then suspended to the regular D. So again. Open B. E. Hammer on. Open B string. C. So twice on the C. D. Oops. So that's the first part. Then, so I hit the G string open. That's the melody. Again. C, to the G, with that note still down, so you're doing the G suspended, back to that chord, to the E, C, open B, string twice, D, open G to the G. Okay, one more time. So again, you can slow this down when you're watching me do it, because if I don't try to move through it, it's going to be a 30-minute teaching, and you guys are going to say it's too long. You might not even watch it. But when you're doing intricate things like this, it has to be long. It can't be 5 minutes. So, you know, if I was teaching you a lesson and you were in front of me, it would be an hour. That's how long I teach my lessons for. So, all right. So again, I'll start from the beginning, and I'm going to do it slow up until the point that I just left off at. So. suspended. Okay, now it goes into the chorus. Okay, so all we're doing there is a C add 9. And then I'm picking 2 strings together. That's called a double stop. So again, I'm picking just a high B and E strings. I'm going. Okay, again. Then I go to a G, and I'm accenting the D note right there. So I'm not using the high string there. So again. Then the open G string. Then back to the C add 9. Back to the G. Now this time I'm using the high note as that accent. So I'm doing the G like that. Then you're going to do a D like this and add the A, the high note. So it's like playing a D like this, extending your pinky. You could do it like that, but I play it like this. So again. Now, sometimes I'll pick it. Like here, I'll show you. Sometimes I'll go. Okay, so he uses those little passing bass notes too. You don't have to do that. So I'll show you the passing bass notes. So. Right there. Back to the C add 9. So that's the chorus. Then he goes back into the verse. He does another little cool thing right here. So after we go, you know, and he goes. So what he's doing there, he's hitting the B and the G strings open together, and he's a double stop again. Remember, double stop, 2 strings together at the same time. So he's going G and B together twice. Then he's doing these 2 notes on the 2nd string and on the G string. And he slides up to that. So from here to here. Now again, he's going to use his thumb on his bass note. I have trouble doing that, so I go like this. He starts with 2 fingers, these 2, but because I'm going to use my pointer finger as my bass note, I have to go like this. When I go to that chord, like that. Then he goes, you have. So the open back to this. Then he goes to this chord. With these 2 notes here. You have led me through the fire, right? So. Now on this one, I'm hitting the bass note and these 2 high notes together. So the first time I pluck all 3 together, and then I pluck these 2 twice. With the open G, G, G. All right, so let me lead up to that again. I'll come out of the chorus and I'll show you how it fits in time, okay? So. Let me do that again. Okay, so that's how it fits in time. And then we walk it down again. Now, you can do the same thing, but he doesn't do that. He goes, so when he walks it down this time, this is what he does. So what he's doing there, he's hitting that note here, and then the pinky here. It's like an octave slide is what they call it. You pick two notes together, so the G string and the high E, and you're going like that. So that's the note. So I'll do it again. C add 9. So again, I put that slide in again. So again, to the G. Now we go to the bridge. Now again, when you see him do that, okay, so he's using this bass note. So the melody, the bass line goes open D to the G. So he's incorporating the melody with those bass lines. Now again, he's using his thumb when he's doing it. Like that. So I'm not using my thumb. That's why you see me sliding up and I'm going. He slides the note and then adds his thumb on the next bass note. I don't do that. I pick them. I'm going. So the melody is. He hits that note. Now what I do is this. I go. I'm going. So I'm hitting that bass note and then the note that I showed you right there. Then I hit the open D. And I slide that high note to the G. So again. Okay, now it goes to the next part. Just that note and then the open high string. So like a G over B, okay? So back to that and then the open high string. So now I go here. So that note and the high note. Back to that note. Again. One more time. Now that's where you hit that bass note. Okay, so the bass melody line goes. Open E. To the G. So that's the bass line we're playing with, and then the melody goes. There's that octave slide again. He puts that in. So he's sliding from the that fret up to this. Remember, I'm picking the third and the first string together. So here we go. One more time. So when you end on that octave slide, because it's all going with the D bass note, so you're going, when you get to that chord, then you change to the E and slide it back to the G. And I hit the G string and that high note together when I end. So I go like this. I'll do it really slow, so in case you want to slow it down. Okay, one more time. Okay, then the next part. So again, on this one, he's double stopping. He's picking those high notes together. And then he slides up the high note, but the bass note only slides up 1/2 step. So he goes like this. So you see, I'm playing the bass note and the high string. So that's how the bass note's sliding, but the high note is sliding a whole step, where the bass note's only sliding a 1/2 step. So it's a little tricky. You gotta play with that. So like this, so you're gonna go. So over that note, so that's what you're doing. I end on that note. Then to the D. Now you can just, he goes like this. With that octave slide again, you can do single notes, meaning like this. Watch. Again. So that's basically it. Then it goes into the... There's that slide. So you see, I did it with single notes, I did it with octave slides. So I know if you're not advanced with your picking, this is like, wow, overwhelming, right? So, I mean, I'm approaching 28 minutes here. I kind of broke down all the parts for you. If you have any questions, I'm going to leave also not only his YouTube video where you can watch him play it all the way through. That's why I didn't play it through, because I'm just breaking it down, and then you can go to his video and watch him play it through and then slow his video down. And like I said, he may do a couple little things different here or there, but I tried to break it down as much as possible to give you an idea, you know, of how to incorporate it into your playing, your style, all right? So always reach out to me if you have any questions. I'd be more than happy to email you back and forth. That's an easier way to communicate. I'll give you pointers. I'll do whatever, you know, needs to be done to help you achieve what it is you want to do with the song. Other than that, if you haven't subscribed, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. That helps out a lot. And if I don't do another video until Christmas, remember the reason for the season. Share the best gift that you could share with anyone, which is Jesus Christ. Okay, God bless you all. Have a great day.